Hey everybody, this is Dracula. We're gonna go to Scrapworks Salvage. I'm with Axe Killer again, Killer 3000, and VR. It's a beer stein that looks just like R2-D2. His head flips open, and you drink out of his body.
Looks like we're blocked. That type of security gate is powered by external power turbines. If we open the back panel, we can destroy the turbine to disable the gate.
You there, BR? Oh, you're already ahead of me.
Yes, yeah.
All right, we are under.
Looks like dark matter is preparing to jet out of here. We've got to stop them before they leave with our arc tech. Check. There's someone else here.
Check.
There's no way they're jumping our arc fall. I'm gonna scare them off. Keep moving.
Oh, I watched this.
I'm getting a read on more security turbines.
I want to call it a web series, but it was on.
There they are.
I didn't find it on the internet. I found it on Amazon Prime, or Amazon Video. It was called Recon 2020, I think, or something. It was no. All right, all I remember is it was called. No, it wasn't called Recon. It was called Mercs. That was the name of it, and you can find it on Amazon Video, and it's free with Prime. And it's just a really low budget sci-fi. I mean, it's so. I mean, it was so low budget. It was enjoyable. I've recently discovered that I like bad movies. And this had everything. It had bad editing. It had bad sound. They totally saturate the microphone when somebody screams. And it sounds like, you know, if you like get right up to a microphone and you scream in it, that sound it makes. I was hearing that every time somebody raised their voice. The sets were made out of crap you find at, you know, at the office supply store, you know, garbage bags, freaking pegboard, tinfoil. They had like panels. There was this one like electrical panel where they opened it up, and it was literally a piece of what do you call it? Like foam paneling, insulation panel from Home Depot with a couple of PVC pipes on it as handles. This was basically like if you wanted to put a movie together for $500 to pitch to a movie company, this is what the movie's gonna look like, only better because you guys are gonna fund it, and all this stuff's gonna be, you know, top notch. But I thought it was great. It was a sci-fi series that I could get into and follow. The only thing that was even lower budget and worse that I'd seen was another one called Space Debris. You got to get on Amazon and you got to watch these things. It's freaking. We need a bad sci-fi movie cult. And you guys are all. I'm trying to recruit everybody who watches my show now. We got to watch some bad sci-fi movies. This was absolutely horrible. You guys should watch it. There was one actress in the thing that was pretty good. She made everybody else look even worse, which made the movie even better for me. Yeah, it was called Mercs, and the heroes, something about the heroes we can afford, something like that. Mercs, the heroes we can afford. Yeah, let me destroy this security turbine. I'm trying to remember how much I pay for Amazon Prime. It's like $10 a month or something.
Not sure what you did, but the perimeter security gates are down.
Plenty of cheesy movies on Amazon Prime to make it worth the membership I pay.
We cannot let dark matter activate that device, or it is going to be a big issue.
Well, like, you know, I can watch good movies. Everybody watches good movies. But for me to really like get into a film and see what not to do, I enjoy watching really bad movies. Movies where I can sit there, like I can't watch a Martin Scorsese film and say, oh, I would have done so much better. But these really bad sci-fi movies on Amazon Prime, I can do that. I'm like, oh my god, how could you?
But you'll need to weaken it.
What were you like in a hurry in the editing room, or were you? At some of the movies I've seen, I'm like, okay, so you finished the movie and it was really good, but it was only 45 minutes long, so you had to add a whole bunch of special effects and unnecessary things to make it, you know, a feature-length film, an hour and a half. You added another 45 minutes worth of garbage to your decent short film to make it a feature-length film. So like the first.
Speaking of
what is it, BR?
Security. Just one more thing.
speaking of bad old movies, you ever seen a movie called The Room?
The Room.
I got it. This thing
Oh,
is under my control.
Is it the one where the guy, like, every time he thinks he's gotten away from the room, he ends up back in it?
I'm not sure. I don't think that's it.
Oh, okay.
Moving the core up. Stay nearby. And
No,
keep
that's
anything from
called
antagonizing it.
1408.
1408. I
Yeah,
remember.
that movie's called 1408. That's a horror movie, like a scary movie.
Looks like this core woke up the entire junkyard.
No, The Room is. You just gotta watch it. That's all I got. That's all I can say.
Yeah. The Room. Is it on Netflix or Amazon? Where do I find it?
I have no idea.
Oh, I do draw the line with some horror movies. Like, I will not watch The Human Centipede. No matter how many times people tell me I should watch it. Not my cup of water, as BR would say. Oh,
Yep.
it's
'Cause
like
I drink water more than I do tea.
it's like the whole concept of it, and I have seen scenes from The Human Centipedes, and I know what it's about. And what it seems like is where, all right, imagine
Keep clearing a path.
Seth Rogen's evil twin sitting around with what's his name, Franco, what's his first name?
James
With James Franco and that group of people, but instead of those people, it's all their evil twins, you know, sitting around doing something a lot more evil than what they usually smoke, and coming, hey, you know what we should do for a movie? Let's take some people's like mouths and knock their teeth out and sew it to another person's, you know, not their mouth. And we'll do that with like 5 people, and we'll make a movie based totally on that. Dude, that's some really sick stuff you're smoking there. I like it. Let's do it. So that, you know, that's what I think of when I see you know, a movie like that, and I'm like, what was the point of this? What were you trying to accomplish? Prove it? It's supposed to be. I saw, and I think Alfred Hitchcock was a genius. I saw a film he did once.
Yikes.
Nobody died. Nobody got hurt. Nobody even got a scratch on them. But it was so suspenseful, and so it had you on the edge of your seat the entire time. And it was a short. It was a short film. I think I saw it on television. And what it was
The AI is taking over again.
is
Kill the bots. It's siphoning its power.
guy meets guy in a bar and challenges him to a wager because he finds out he's a wagering man. And he happens to have a cigarette lighter, and he says that, you know, it's never missed a strike. It lights every time he lights it. It's a really good lighter. And he goes, would you care to wager that? And he's like, oh, I don't have any money to put up. He goes, he bet him like so much money. It was like, I don't know how I could cover that bet. I mean, I just want to be honest with you. I don't have any money. I couldn't, if I lost, I couldn't cover the bet. He goes, oh, I don't want your money. He goes, I want your finger. What? You want my finger? Yeah, just the little one. Just if I win, I get to cut off your finger. I'm like, holy crap! He wants to cut off his finger. He doesn't want money. This guy's got like tons of money, and he's so addicted to gambling that he doesn't want to win money. He wants to cut the guy's finger off, just for the thrill of gambling, to win something. And his sick, twisted, sadistic, wants to cut off somebody's finger. Anyway, so the whole time they're doing this thing, he got his finger like out on a table, like strapped down, and he's lighting the lighter, and each time he lights it, it's like anticipation. And he's sitting there with a cleaver, like ready to cut it off as soon as he strikes it. It doesn't light. And he had to do it like 5 times or something. And what ends up happening is on the last strike, the door opens. The lighter lights, but the wind from the door opening blows it out. And the guy yanks his finger away. He's tied up, but he is able to pull it in at the last second, so it doesn't get cut off. And the person who walked in the door that blew the thing out, they get hit triangle. It was the rich guy's wife, and he says, "It's not his money to bet. It's my money." And he goes, "What? Why would he bet if he doesn't have any money?" Because he was trying to be honest. He was like, "I don't have any money to cover this bet." And she goes, "Oh, it was his money at one point." And basically, she won all his money from him. And she pulls off her glove. It took a while, but I finally won all his money. And she pulls her glove off, and she's missing 3 fingers off of this hand, 2 fingers off of that hand. So everything, they were still married. You say she owns everything. Oh, did she get it in the divorce or something? No, we're still married. She just, she gambled with him and won everything. Cost her almost all of her fingers, but she ended up winning all of his money. But it was, man, that show had me on the edge of my seat the entire time, and I could not turn off the TV. And the thing about it is nobody died. I mean, there was the evidence that something had happened long ago where somebody lost a bunch of fingers, but no, in that episode of that show that Alfred Hitchcock shows, nobody suffered any injury. Oh, you guys are down over there. Oh, I got walloped. All right, let me get this. Let me get you up here. I died. Hold to self-revive. Okay, I gotta self-revive. Let me get out of there. We gotta take out that. All right, let me switch loadouts to take care of that arm. All right, we got it. It was so easy to do. We should have done it long ago.
Here we go.
Let's switch back to the swarm now. So yeah, we did a co-op. I talked through the whole thing about Alfred Hitchcock movies and really bad movies that I've watched.
I'm okay with that.
But that's what this is. This is talk radio, right?
What happened? I'm okay.
Here's Cass. Hey everybody. Alright, let me give you something pretty to look at.
But it's still worth an arc full of script, right? Please say it's worth an arc full of script.
We can't hear all the
artificial intelligence. It is worth as much as any other pile of metal here. But at least dark matter was handled, which is terrific.
There we go.
Yeah, that's great. Super excited about that. Son of a bitch! I thought my days of arc chasing were over.
95 kills I got. Axe Killer won this one. Killer M, BR is in third. I was the last one. Alright. Axe Killer was using Hand of God, CDC Mass Cannon. What is this? Respark Blast Proof, and it's probably Guard Armament if he's using Hand of God. There we go. Overclock, Guardian. Alright, let's go ahead and back on out of here. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time.